Hello, you are on our channel Alex's Family in USA. We continue to look at houses in our city. As you know, we plan to buy a house. We plan to do this a little later, and for now, we have time. We are driving around our city looking at what homes the builders are offering in our area, and today we came to see one house. The builder is called Miranda Homes. We have already been to this builder. We filmed a house once and we really liked their home. I talked about it in the last video, so for those who haven't seen it, you can check it out. We are filming 2 houses in one day, so we came here right after that house. But this video is being released a little later. By the way, that house from the builder Miranda Homes is on our list of favorites, the houses that we really liked. It ranks among our top choices. In the attached message, the very first one related to these house review videos, we wrote a list of houses that we personally liked so far from those we have seen, and among them is the builder Miranda. But let's see what plan they are offering here. Does it compare to the same house? What is it like inside? Will it disappoint us? Otherwise, maybe they only have that one plan, the very best one. Well, let's see together with you. Here they have the sign, Miranda Homes. The house looks simple on the outside, but with Miranda, if you remember, we looked at that house, and it also didn't look particularly attractive at first glance, to be honest. You wouldn't say it made you fall in love at first sight. No, but inside, when we went in, we really liked it. So we hope that this house also looks much better inside than outside. They offer such dark shutters here. A small entrance, also a black door. This is a model home. I think all of this can be adjusted when it comes to building. By the way, it also says Focus Homes here, so maybe they are just collaborating with Miranda. Well, we'll see, friends. By the way, some people ask us what our city is called. We always include the name of our city in the title of such videos featuring home reviews. Palm Coast. It's just written here on the poster, and I decided to draw attention to it. Some may have questions about what those puddles are near the house and where all that water came from. We had heavy rains all week last week. And so the water has accumulated these drains here, and all this rainwater collects and flows away. But since the rains were very prolonged, pouring all day and throughout the week, the water didn't have a chance to drain, which is why these channels form. But this will all go away. Right now, we have sunshine, the weather has improved, so this water will soon disappear. But for now, there is a lot of water all over the city, the aftermath of prolonged heavy rains. So, friends, I'm going to start showing you the house now, and I want to say right away that this little house is very similar in layout to the first Miranda home we looked at, which is huge, but this one is smaller, cozier, and more compact. You'll see everything shortly. We have a good impression so far. We looked and saw similarities with that house, just a smaller size. So, there is such an entrance here. The ceilings here are 8.8 feet. Which means they are not the lowest by standard, but they are also not 9.4 like usual. Overall, you know, it looks fine, not like in a basement, but not exactly like what you see in modern homes either. It's decent. So there is a small entryway like this. This room has this kind of layout. There are 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and an office. Right at the entrance, there is an office, French door. These doors are glass here. It closes with a window facing the front of the house. The office is quite spacious. In principle, if desired, you could even make it into a room easily. Yes, there is no storage closet. Yes, there is a walk-in closet and a so-called closet. But it's fine. You can still make a guest room, for example, quite easily. You could even put an external wardrobe, like the one that is here now with shelves. But you can just make a wardrobe for things. If you really want to, there is still enough space left. A good-sized office. The floor here is tiled, with square tiles like this. They are ordinary, nothing special about them, just tiles. This part here is the area, the office, and the main part of the house. The rooms have carpet. And to the left, right from the entrance, there is a room or bedroom. The bedroom is small, but it has access to the front part of the house and is a spacious, nice bedroom with carpet.
Beige, you can see that everything needed for the bedroom fits here, including a good-sized queen-size bed and appropriately sized nightstands. They are positioned just right with the bed, but since the headboard is slightly wider than the mattress, there is still some space left. So it doesn't fit too tightly against the mattress, which is fine. A huge dresser fits in here as well, where you can also organize and place everything. Here is this nightstand too. You can put some nice decoration here if you want, right? And this wardrobe is wide as well, with 2 doors. A regular wardrobe that you don't enter, but it's wide, long, and nice, where you can store things. The room is decent. Small, but very cozy and pleasant. Look, it's quite nice. So let's move on. Let's go out. Next, we enter the guest area, but we will return there later, here and to the left. Remember, in that house, when we walked in here, there was a huge office, there was a dining area here, on this side of the wall, there. There was a large coffee area. It was really great in that house, but this one is no worse. And here on this side, there are also 2 rooms that come with a bathroom. Here is such a room. Let's go in. They have an exhibition here with samples of the finishes on display. The window is nice and the bright room is good. The window faces the side of the house. There is also a wardrobe here. It's just as wide. It has large double doors. The size of the wardrobe is good, and overall, the size of the room is nice. I think this room is a little bigger than the one at the entrance. It's just a bit larger. It's just that it's cluttered with all these things. But, in general, the bed here will easily be large. Not bad. There is currently only 1 lamp like this. No others are offered. All of this is just a matter of time. The light fixtures are trivial. It's not about the ceiling height. There's an air conditioner, right? Next, there is a bathroom between them. So, here we have 2 sinks. This is the kind of covering. I don't know. It seems to me that it's granite. I could be mistaken. It might be quartz. Don't judge too harshly. So, the drawers don't have soft close mechanism. This house is simpler, yes, but still good. There is a large common mirror and a light fixture, so that means there is a toilet. The bathtub, you see, is already finished. It is separated, rather, by these glass doors. It is finished with tile, which also adds to the advantages of this house. Yes, it is not a cheap plastic construction. By the way, indeed, a good bathtub is not bad. The walls here are also just regular paint, nothing special, they are all the same. By the way, the paint here is a little different. Most of the time, you know, it's like whitewash, but here it's smooth, this paint. These are just ordinary baseboards. Remember when we used to rent houses? They had nice, tall ones, but here, these are just the standard ones. Basic model. As for the tile, I think it's the kind, you know, made of tiles. And if you have to choose, it's the most basic one. But the faucets are pretty good. Actually, they look quite nice. There is also a shelf in the side wall. It's a mirror, but behind the mirror, there is a shelf. Now, let's go out. Next room. This room is even bigger. I mean, look, there is an entrance here. Yes, like a small little area. In the room is a regular bedroom. It's not a master bedroom, but it's larger. It's on the larger side. At the entrance is the smallest room. Then there's a slightly larger one. This room and the bedrooms is the most spacious. Well, we don't count the master bedroom. Of course, the master bedroom is always bigger. Nice little room. You know, I really like this entrance to it. It's just so pleasant. The bed is also queen size. 2 nightstands fit in. The wardrobe is the same. There is a built-in closet.
Wide, very spacious. It's good when I make such long wardrobes. You can fit a lot in them. Sometimes you look and it seems like you're opening something, but there's little space, while here there's more. Thus, only such a light bulb is offered. Here, the window faces the back of the house. The back part of the house also has carpet. Listen, I really like this room. It's just so nice. On this side, look at how much space there is. You can dance here. A nightstand. Super. A nice little room. So, here it is. I showed you. This whole side has the bedrooms. Children's, guest, whatever you want to call them. 1, 2, 3. All on one side. And there is a shared bathroom between them. Here we have the living room, friends. The living room is very similar in layout to that first house of Maronda that we looked at. But it's just a bit smaller, compact, yet nice and cozy. I like it. Everything is together here. The dining area and the relaxation area. The dining area is quite spacious. A huge table fits here. Of course, they place such bulky chairs. There is also a soft bench, but it's still a nice space. And here it's cozy to sit, watch TV, and have a fireplace. Such tones are pleasant. Beige, yes, maybe it lacks some vibrant colors. They placed some plants, which adds more liveliness. Yes, it looks better. Overall, although the colors are very nice, it lacks contrast, right? I have these round tables, and I really like them. The furniture is not included in the price of the house, but I am always interested in looking at the decorations offered by the designers who decorated this house. The paintings are quite nice. They are nothing special, but they look pretty good. So, let us show you this living room and dining area from this angle. And right here we have the kitchen. It's similar to the one in that house, but there it was much wider. There was also a huge countertop. On this side there were drawers. They are not here, well, because the house is smaller, but the layout is roughly the same. It's very cozy. We liked that in the other house, and we like it in this house too. It's some kind of area, you know, specifically for guests. Here you can prepare something, there's an island, and someone can sit here and chat while the other people are sitting and talking over there. And all of this together in one space is very convenient. A large countertop, long, really long. Look, there are 4 chairs, but they are positioned diagonally like this. In fact, even more chairs could fit here. On this side, there are these little drawers. There are no pull-out bins for the trash here. Here, they are standard. The dishwasher is a standard option. So, right here is a sink with a water faucet. I just don't really like this color of the countertop. Well, I think everything can be discussed. If you are building, then it can be talked about. If, of course, the house is already ready, then you should choose what is more important for you, the house or the countertop. And on this side, there are such little drawers. Not too many drawers, yes, as it could be. Well, let's see what the pantry is like. I think the pantry is a large storage room where you can keep everything. That's good. It's bad when there are few drawers and the pantry is small. This is the kitchen pantry. There are no handles yet. They will probably be added when it is time to sell. Is there a hood here? Interesting? I think not. Yes, there is no hood here. Just a microwave that filters the steam coming from cooking. So, on this side is the pantry. Yes, this is just the storage room. It's very nice and spacious. That is, you can enter it. There is enough space inside. For now, the drawers or rather the shelves are arranged like this. But you can come up with various other things. You can put a lot of things downstairs and add more upstairs. A very spacious pantry, nice. You can close the door like this and see how it looks. Yes, there may be a lot of doors which might seem like too much to some. But they don't interfere at all here. The pantry feels like a room, like an entrance to some other room. And by the way, there is an exit to the garage here. So it's not the usual way where you enter from the kitchen. And here is the exit to the garage. The garage is for 2 cars. The boiler is located here. Slav, where is the air conditioner inside the house? Here we have the boiler. There is no air conditioner in the garage, so it must be somewhere in the house. Let's go find it. From here, from the garage in this direction. Oh, look, there is also a small part of the kitchen here. It can even be extended. They could have. It seems like they saved on something here. They could have made more egg spaces. They could have organized a coffee area right here. And here is the laundry room. And in the laundry room there is an air conditioner. However, it is not enclosed by anything. Maybe they offer that as an additional service, I don't know. Or perhaps we should enclose it ourselves to make it look nicer, right? To fence off all this mess. Well, let's go in here. Here we have the laundry room. Dryer. There is still space left. Maybe it is even possible to add a sink, because there is enough room. There is a window in the laundry room. It's a good, decent place. There is plenty of space to place many things. Yes, there is an air conditioner here in the house, but it's in the laundry room. That means you close the door and that's it. You can't hear it. And it is far from all the rooms. This is a huge plus. That is, it is in that, you could say, utility area. Here is the garage, there is the laundry room, and over here is the kitchen. And behind the laundry room, on that side, is the office. But again, it's not a living space, not a room where you relax or sleep, so it's fine. In this case, it's okay for us that the air conditioner is here and not in the garage. However, if it were at the entrance or near the master bedroom, that would definitely be a downside. So, look, here is an overview of what we have already seen. The entrance, 3 rooms with a bathroom, and the kitchen. Laundry room, access to the garage, kitchen pantry. And here we have a recreation area with a dining area. We enter the master bedroom. It is located on this side. It's a very cozy room, not super big. But it's cozy. In general, everything you need fits in. There is no unnecessary space. That is, a large, huge king-size bed, wide nightstands, and they fit easily. You see, on this side, they suggested a bed. Usually when you walk in, yes, you see the bed right away. But here they placed it on this side. Well, it can be rearranged. The designers just did it this way. In principle, you can also put the bed here. Here. Maybe you know why they did it this way, because there is a door to the walk-in closet here, and if the bed is placed here, it might be more difficult to fit in the nightstands. Although I think they would fit quite well. Well, in general, this option is being proposed. The window from the master bedroom faces the back of the house. There is a covered area in the backyard, which is also a big plus, already equipped with a net and everything. It's a nice little room, a good place. Now let's go take a look at the walk-in closet. Wow, what a big walk-in closet. It's just huge. There's even space behind the door, and look at all those shelves they made. Well, that's standard. But just look at this. It's like a football field. Great. The walk-in closet is very large, which is good. And you see, they saved on this. This could have been a room, right? They could have extended it and placed the walk-in closet somewhere else. But they made a walk-in closet that runs the entire length of the room. And at the same time, there is no shortage of space in the room. Yes, that is, there is still enough space here. Good. The light fixtures here are, you see, bulbs in the 4 corners. And in the middle, there is a place where a chandelier can be hung. A chandelier is simply not provided for, but it is allowed. There is also plenty of space here. A bench is in place, but you can basically put anything you want. And we enter the bathroom. In the bathroom we have 2 sinks, 1 shared mirror, and light fixtures, and more. The flooring is the same everywhere, in all the bathrooms and in the kitchen. The faucets are also of the same type. And here, as you can see right over here, this is a spacious and modern shower cabin. It is also elongated, with enough space in it, and spacious. It is finished with tiles. It looks so pleasant and nice. And when we enter, immediately to the right, there is a place for the toilet. There is no door here. The toilet is located right here. There is an opening, meaning that a door can be installed if desired. Not everyone installs doors, and not everywhere is a separate toilet provided. Sometimes the toilet is just like in regular guest bathrooms, located right next to the sink. But the master bathroom often has large bathtubs, so the toilet is separate, with some having a door and some not. So, in essence, this is indeed a small but quite cozy and comfortable bathroom. You know, in this house, everything is practical. I just caught myself thinking that there are no giant sizes. You don't walk into the bathroom and find a room to play football in. But everything is to the point. Everything you need fits easily. You don't bump into anything. Everything is perfect. Just like with this room, yes, as we discussed this, considering the dressing room and the room itself, this is what is needed, neither more nor less. A good size for the house. Good location. Everything is indeed so very compact and tidy. All right, let's go to the backyard. Look, we have a lizard sitting here. By the way, she is sitting in the inner part of the house. She ran. Somehow she squeezed through the net inside. So well, let's go. Here is the back part of the house, which is also quite a large space, a plot, a covered area under a good awning from the house, and everything is already enclosed with a net. In other words, just come in, set up the furniture and relax. There's no need to invest anything additional into this. As we usually see, there is concrete, a roof at most, but the side walls are all open. Here, however, they have done well. They have thought of everything. Well, here is this part. In principle, there is still enough space here. A small pool can be set up, along with some relaxation area and a fire pit. Again, yes, this is a model house, so it faces the street, to the roadway. But you see, houses are standing there, and many are not bothered by it. Those who are not bothered go ahead and buy houses near the road. We know that people coming from big cities are not bothered by it at all. They are used to the noise. Some people wrote to us, even viewers, that they cannot be in complete silence at all. They need some sounds from the street, so it's perfectly fine. A little fence was put up, and that's it. In this location, people have put up a barrier. A barrier has been erected. Additionally, there appears to be a small structure or storage unit present. Overall, a nice spot for relaxation. There is enough space and shade. We are back. The lizard is sitting in place. They often crawl in like this from the inside. They can, of course, crawl into the house later if they are not seen, and frogs can get in like this too. They are also fans. Climb inside onto the net, then open the door. Right away. If you didn't see them, they can jump into the house. This happens rarely, but it does happen. Well, friends, let's go back into the house from the backyard. And this is the view we have. A nice, pleasant view. Slav, what do you think of the house? Share your impressions. The exterior of the house is not very appealing. Yes, it doesn't look great from the outside, but I like the inside, just like that Moronda. It also seemed to us that the exterior was not particularly impressive. When we arrived, everyone praised Moronda, and when we went inside, we were amazed at how nice it was. It's the same here. The outside is not very appealing, but inside it is very cozy. Well, for our taste, we like both the location and the size. So, here we are outside. I'll show you the facade of the house again. It's quite simple. There is a small space for the entrance, meaning it's not just a flat wall with windows, but rather these little windows, and then the garage right away. From the outside, it is a very simple house, but it is cozy inside. There are always, yes, some pros and cons. It's rare to find a situation where everything is perfect, with nothing to criticize at all. There is always something to nitpick, but it depends on what is a priority for you. Facade, interior, finishing, location, plot. It depends on what is important to you. For us, the interior of the house is very important to make it cozy, as well as the location. Well, that's one of the first things that matter to us. The facade of the house in general, you know, if it is neat, clean, and well maintained, any facade will look fine. So, what about the price, friends? Specifically, this house, with all the finishes it has, and with the land it stands on, costs $360,000. So basically, it's an average price for a new build, but a good size. It has 2,050 square feet. I would like to remind you that 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1 office are included as a bonus room. There is a garage for 2 cars. Therefore, in principle, the usual normal price for a house of this size with this number of rooms is reasonable. Recently, we looked at a house that had low ceilings, and its price was $340,000. Well, let's agree that if we are comparing these 2 houses, there is a $20,000 difference, but it is much better, it wins by a lot. However, it does have its nuances. So, this specific house is built by this company, Focus Homes. They collaborate with Maronda Homes. They have the same plans. The only difference is that Focus Homes builds frame houses, and Maronda builds block houses. That's the whole difference, friends. So this house is frame built. Here is its plan. If anyone is interested, you can take a snapshot, freeze it, and study it. It is written that this is 4 to 5 rooms.
She said that 4.5 is because this flex space can be replaced with a separate room. So it ends up being like an office. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the master bedroom. A small correction. Friends, I made a mistake.
This house does not have 3 rooms. It has 4 rooms and 1 bonus room where the office is located. So, I miscalculated. On one side, we had 3 rooms plus a master bedroom. There are 4 living rooms and 1 office. As for the prices of houses in Palm Coast, this is what they have. This is the type we looked at. They have 3 houses of this size. Oh look, they have one that is really huge. Rooms, bathrooms, garage, 2,300 SQFT. Price, largest 349,350, others 334,315. 50. And those that we just looked at cost around 334 to 315. These prices include the lots, but these are frame houses, which is why the price is set this way. Block houses will cost a bit more. For example, they have a 1,546 square foot house for $300,000, which already includes the land. The 1,546 square foot house has 3 rooms and 2 bathrooms. And there is one a little smaller, 1,876 square feet, smaller than this one. I mean, they are priced around 300,000. 302, 305, 304, 900. Well, these are quite affordable prices. The only downside is that it is a frame house. In principle, in Florida, both frame and block houses are built very often. However, mainly, as we have seen during our travels, block houses are being constructed. Frame houses are very rarely built, but they do get constructed sometimes. In other states, many frame houses are also built. Of course, if given a choice, I would prefer a block house. But people live in frame houses for decades as well. Everything is fine. Nothing particularly unusual happens to them. There are, of course, some nuances, but here it's really about the choice of price. In other words, if someone wants to save a little, then they need to build the house from different materials. If there is an opportunity, then you can build exactly the same block one. It will be a little more expensive, but maybe it will be somewhat more reliable, right? Not wood, but blocks. For example, right across here, a house is being built. The developer is Holiday Builders. We have also rented houses from them, and we liked one of their houses, which is also very much on our list, and it is being built from blocks. Well, let's keep this house in mind. Maybe we liked the plan. It's good that you could see the plan in person because Maronda Homes, which builds block houses, also has such a plan. And in principle, if you want to go with block construction, you can order it to see how it looks. Just when we were at Maronda, she said that there is a type of house like this, only smaller, but we don't have its model home to show you. There is only a plan. You can look at the project. Well, now we had the opportunity to see the plan in person, and if needed, we can order a block house of this plan from Maronda. That's it, friends. We are wrapping up today's video. Thank you to everyone who watched it. Please leave your comments. We read them all and take note of what you point out, including what we may have missed. Thank you very much for your feedback. You are always very active under our videos. This is how we present videos about homes. Thank you for this. We really appreciate it. As always, we wish everyone all the best and good things. Take care of yourselves. We will see you in the next videos. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. By the way, this developer I forgot to mention, just remembered, also offers their own financing. So their rate is approximately around 5.4%. They offer in the bank 7, how much is it currently? 7.6 is what the bank is currently offering, while they are offering 5.4. One of the previous homes we looked at had an offer of 4.99, but here, by the way, she calculated for us and said that if we make a 20% down payment, well, the initial payment for this house, and with their interest rate, with their financing, the payment is quite reasonable. You know, not like what we were told before. At the accountants who provides banks, it would cost around 2,500 to pay for such a house. Here she calculated 1,400, but of course this does not include the home insurance, and there are some additional payments. It might be somewhere around 2,000, closer to 2,000, but not 2,500, at least not as the bank suggests. This is one of those nuances, one of the bonuses with this developer. Slava and I just noted a moment. We arrived home. Here is the house across from us. Remember, we looked at its model home and observed its construction. It's a nice facade, don't you agree? If they had made such a facade for the house we just looked at, it would be perfect. It's nice inside and pleasant outside. By the way, this house, its price was 360,000. They were selling it. And now similar homes in the city have lowered their price a bit. And these homes are now around 330,000. We will leave a link to the review of this house, as we did before, in the description below the video. You can see what the layout inside looks like. It's also nice, but what we just looked at, we like more.